I'm in the Porsche, yeah. We'll ride this one out. Right. Let me put my St. Louis hat on. Yeah. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' getter. Don't matter how I look because the money gon' get her. I'm the same little nigga, a U-City nigga, a half a order fried rice, St. Paul nigga. I'm a emos eating nigga, a White Castle nigga, a dice shooting, got my no space playing nigga. All my north side niggas, my east side niggas, my west side, south side, 305 niggas. I keep St. Louis on my back, St. Louis on my hat, St. Louis on my tat. So how real is that? I got a St. Louis address, St. Louis assets, St. Louis clubbing where the St. Louis asset, St. Louis ways in my St. Louis J's, called a St. Louis case in my St. Louis days. Now I'm international, St. Louis with a St. Louis swag, getting St. Louis paid. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' get her.
Yeah.
Money gon' get her.
Throw your H's up, people. We back up in this motherfucker one more again. For me, you, New York. Shout out to the niggas that made me. Shout out to all the niggas that jumped in, jumped out, got away with it. All the niggas that cut from my cloth, they stopped baking on motherfucking fabric. This is week 13 of the Thursday morning pre-cap, brought to you by the All Active Family Sample Football League. I'm your host, Big Mo. This is what he has deemed himself the talent. Talk to the people.
Duval. Shout out to the Jaguars. You know we got the the Titans this week. We go up there, we get out, we play hard, get our mind focused. We should come back to Jacksonville 8-4. Just look at that. The Jaguars 8-4. We gonna get it done this week. Duval.
Nobody actually gave a fuck about none of that shit you was talking about.
What's the Raiders record?
Right now, people, what's going on? This is week motherfucking 13.
About the Raiders. You don't want to tell them their record. What's their record?
I don't know the Raiders record, sir.
I bet you don't. That's the whole
week
point.
Motherfucking 13, people. Thursday morning pre-cap. Happy Thanksgiving from me and this bust over here to talent. Shout out to everybody that's taking time out to watch this on Thanksgiving. What you got to say to the people on you? What you got, any plans, big plans for Thanksgiving?
Gotta work.
I'm off. Well, I gotta work. I gotta go in. I'm on call, so I gotta go in for like 2-3 hours. But that's neither here nor there. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your holiday.
Job to service the people of America. And people, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be traveling, and I'll be filling up these gas stations to make sure y'all got gas and y'all can get to y'all destinations.
Self-glazed, people.
Out of gas. I do a service for the United States of America.
And nobody gives a fuck about that shit either. Let's jump into our motherfuckers.
Until they run out of gas, and then everybody cares.
Jumping to our sponsors, people. We got 5026 North Broadway on Broadway package, looking owned and operated by the very own homie El Patron. And the second location, that Page and Vanavin, Dr. J's, operated and managed by the homie Rico. Then you have Big L DJ. Don't even do it. Big L DJ
Rico.
Big L DJ Services, going out, going in. Holla at Big L. Jenkins Lawn Services, owned and operated by Charles Jenkins. Holler for all your lawn service needs. And last but not least, you have BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Anthony Clark, a.k.a. Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Petey. Lil Petey got a special going on. It's the Good Friday special. If you call him on Thanksgiving or on fucking Good Friday, 75% off. And if you call on Thanksgiving, he might do it for free. He fuck his family and him eating with them. Fuck that. Lil Petey is here to service the community. And if you need him on Thanksgiving, he gonna come. He ain't doing shit with his family. They don't even like him. You know what they be like? His family be like, fuck Lil Petey.
I knew it. alley, people, I told you, he is the master of the alley. It is not fuck little people.
Call that man.
Don't do it.
And get some plumbing. You know what I'm saying? Get
Don't
the plumbing work done. You know what I'm saying?
Don't call Lil Petey. Look, we finna jump into these standings real quick, and then we go get into these games. I know something. He came in the sound check talking about some shit he wanted to talk about. We got number one team in all the land. You got Chivo Burgers. Then you got Hurricane Walker, number one out in that west. In that north, the People's Champ, the first to clinch their division title. Shout out to the People's Champ. No matter how you did it, I think the shit was very gay by both of you hoes. And then you got Cheese the Don in the east, locking up his playoff spot, first double-digit wins of the career for the Cheese the Don. Then you got number one, Chivo Burger, Cheese the Don, number two. People's Champ number three, Hurricane Walker at four. Then you got the leaders of the wild card, the World Boss. Shout out to the World Boss at five. Team Commission at six. UCD Lions at seven. The Ass Kickers at eight. The rest of you bosses don't deserve your name mentioned. Get your wins up, aka Lord Hate. We had a trade today, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump. I'm gonna jump out in front. Matter of fact, we'll discuss the one that I really needs delving into last. But you go ahead and tell the people about the trades, and I'll let you lead it in because I'm sure you have something to say.
Well, first we had Chivo Burgers trading Colston Loveland to the People's Champ. The People's Champ, if you know, drafted Colston Loveland at 11, made a trade for him, and then Team Commish traded Loveland to Chivo Burgers, and now it came full circle. He's back with the team that originally drafted him for a first round pick next year, which this happens to be Team Commission's pick. So he gets People's Champ gets a young up and coming tight end. You know, he got a little connection. They both went to Michigan. Shout out to Michigan versus Ohio State that will be played this Saturday. Two good teams. It's a good rivalry. If I had to pick, I'm going to go with Ohio State. But
he picks Ohio State for the
Brandon watching. Hold on. I know Brandon watching. And I'm just wondering, and if I know Chuck, he's a Michigan fan, and if they both watching, I just want to say, hail to the victory. Hail to the victory. Hail to the victory of old Michigan. That's not how that song actually go. It's an inside joke for Michigan fans. I think it's really hail to the victor or some shit. I just like to say victory because fuck Michigan.
Yeah, fuck Michigan.
Fuck Michigan.
Why are you like this? Can you help me understand that? Why are you like
this? Anything to say about the Colston Loveland trade?
The Colston Loveland trade, I know Brandon right now is not, he's already clinched his division. He's already made his way into the playoffs. He has punched his ticket. However, Brandon knows he needs some additional firepower to get back with his giant stack, because going into those playoffs, you got some heavy hitters out there, and damn near losing to a 15th place team, it'll strike a little fear into you. So shout out to Brandon. I fucks with what you're doing, but we saw how you got there.
So what you saying is you didn't like what happened? Tell people.
All I said was we saw how you got there.
Didn't like about Sunday's outcome. Let's go.
What didn't I like about it?
Yeah.
It's not about what I didn't like about Sunday and Monday.
People, man, don't be all cryptic. Let's go.
I'm not being cryptic. This is my thing. I go ahead and tell the people. Brandon lost. He has a win in the win category, but Brandon lost. And he lost in more ways than one. You lost to a team that you should not lose to. And not only did you lose to a team that you should not lose to, that team had to go out there and do all they could to try not to beat you, which is a whole move in itself. But shit happens. All I'm saying is we know how you got there. It don't matter how you got there. You got there. But we know how you got.
So you saying
We
he
know.
won the game?
We know.
So you
We
saying
know.
he won the game?
I'm saying yes. On paper, he won the game. Yes.
Okay then. I mean, did Chivo leading the whole league in division? Did he not have the same situation happen to him?
He did.
All right.
But that was some whole shit that the other team did too as well.
Wow.
But even if they would have kept their folks in, Chibo Burgers would have still won. We can't say that for the same outcome as the other ones.
Listen,
Interesting.
man.
Yeah. Next up.
Brandon got the win. Black Republicans, he got the win. And he got to talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the trade. Colston Loveland, I think he's getting he's getting where he needs to be. He's not doing like Ty Warren. I ain't gonna lie, I thought at the beginning of the year Colston Loveland would have a better season than Ty Warren. I wasn't completely convinced on Ty Warren.
You was that same way with Laporta too. And yeah, you said Warren you needed to see more. I do remember that. He was like, I need to see more.
He only had one good year in college, and then he exploded his fifth year senior. Then, but I mean, he's doing his thing in Indianapolis. I mean, he's a good player. I definitely might try to get him this off season. Who knows what Hurricane Walker will do? He probably.
He is a wild card. He definitely is a wild card.
But Colston Loveland, he's coming on slowly. I think it'll be a good addition to Brandon's team because he can score. All Brandon's tight ends, they've been scoring like 7, 8, 9. So if all his guys go off and then Colston Loveland gives them anywhere between 10 to 15 points, man, then that makes him even more dangerous.
And what did Brandon give up again for Colston Loveland?
He had the team commission's first round pick next year, so he gave that up. So
we talking the top 5, top 8 pick. I mean the top lower 8 pick.
Probably gonna be 16.
Oh, really? That's what it's gonna be.
The team commission win the championship.
We'll see. It's a few people out there got something to say about it. Probably another 7 other motherfuckers.
Anyway, let's talk about the other trade because you have nothing to talk about that. You really want to talk about the ass kickers coming out of nowhere and getting.
So out of nowhere though?
Javonte Williams, because from what Chivo said in the group chat that he had been negotiating for Javonte Williams since yesterday.
Okay.
Then around 40 minutes before,
and I'm gonna let you have this because I want you to tell the story how you saw it, and I'm gonna tell it how it actually happened. It's on you. I ain't got nothing to say. I'll have my spiel in a minute.
I ain't got nothing to say. Listen, then about 40 minutes before the trade deadline, give or take 5 minutes or so. Now Chivo Burgers didn't tell us that he was doing this negotiations till after everything went through, but he did say he had been negotiating since yesterday. Anyway, 40 minutes before the trade deadline, the actual owner of Javonte Williams, the New Northsiders Football Club, FFC, came in the chat and said, Javonte Williams is for sale. Send me your best offer. I need it by 30 minutes before the trade deadline. Whoever gives the best offer wins. So guys threw in their thing. I went back line with him, and I personally asked him.
Say again.
I went back line and I personally asked him what the price was. And he told me, send me your best offer.
Shout out to Chuck Wagon.
I thought about it, and then I
What was
told
your best
myself,
offer?
sit on your hands.
Sit on your
I said,
hands.
I said, team commish, sit on your hands. And the reason why I said sit on my hands is because I don't like to brag. I'm not a bragger. I've
Shit.
never bragged. I don't like to
Shit.
brag. But I said, you got too much talent on your team commish.
Did you?
You
Did you?
get
That's
this
what you
guy.
said.
You get
Did
this
you? That's
guy,
what you said.
and he just be a bench player for you. That's just how talented your team is. Let's not give up anything. So I sat on my hands and I sat back and watched, and then it came through. The Ass Kickers was giving up 2 first-round picks, which would be their pick and CHEEZE the Don pick. CHEEZE the Don's 10-2. The Ass Kickers is 8-4. Both of these teams are projected. They haven't. Well, one's clinched. The other one is projected to make it. So 2 first-round picks went for Javonte Williams. My thoughts on the trade.
That's what we've been waiting on.
When I seen it, I was like, okay, he's going for the win. This is not a move that you normally make. Normally, you value draft picks at premium. I think you overvalue them, and sometimes this is a move that a team like the U City Lions or
mentioned
Team
that.
Miss would make.
Mm-hmm.
Again, what I didn't like, I think it's a right now move to help you win in the playoffs. So I do like that. I thought you should have got more. I think the appeal of Williams is having his backup in Jaden Blue, and listen, they've been hard on Jaden Blue. He hasn't played, so I don't know. I'm not saying he would have made it because he would have made the deal even better. I just would have liked it more because even if Williams moves on, because I think he only got a 1-year contract. So if he moves on, Jaden Blue naturally should be the guy to step in. Not saying it's all true. They might mess around and bring Rico Dotto back. He's on.
Maybe sign him again.
Maybe re-sign him, but they also got to re-sign Pickens, and they already put it out there that they'll tag Pickens if they need to.
So then that's then he's not even a factor.
Who that?
Pickens.
Well, salary cap. If they got to tag him, it's cheaper to sign him than to tag him.
Mm-hmm.
So salary cap. If they tag him, that means Williams is free to go wherever he want to go.
Mm-hmm.
That situation might not be as good if he goes.
It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of ifs.
Yeah. I mean, but for this year, for the next, let's say 5 games. We got 5 games, 5 weeks left in the season. Everybody ain't got 5 games, but we got 5 weeks, including the playoff, left in the season. For the next 5 games, he good money, but he's expensive money.
Mm-hmm.
He's expensive money.
Mm-hmm.
2 first-round picks. Mm-hmm. Expensive, but good money. I like it. I like it for your team. I think you became more of a threat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I respect your team and y'all get it done, but it's a lot of holes on that team as far as offensive players. And I look at them like, Kirk had 17 last week, but throw him in the lineup when you're playing against me. Parker Washington been good. And maybe, but I don't think Parker, Malik Washington, I don't like Malik Washington. Parker Washington gives a little bit more respect because he can score in a multitude of ways and his team needs him. But Malik Washington, you lost Vidal because Hampton's back. Who else? I mean, you were just trying to fill guys. You started a new guy every week trying to find little spots. So
it hasn't worked out though.
It has, but I mean, you also been playing bums all year.
Wow.
You haven't beat a team. You haven't beat a team with a winning record. Not a one. Not one. It's teams on your schedule that has winning records. You lost to.
Okay. Now you lead the league in scoring. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
That is a fact. You
Yeah.
lead the league in scoring. Is it a fact also that you're fourth? Oh, I'm sorry. Now tied for third in your division, but up until last week was when you beat the third place person. You were fourth in your division most of the season.
Okay.
Okay, so you led the league in scoring, but you're fourth in your division, and at one point you were in the losers bracket. At one point, correct? Yes. So with that being said, you can still, because I'm still what, third, fourth in scoring. So my point of the matter is, you want to say that there's a lot of holes out here and this, that, and the other.
It is. You know it, and that's why you made the move. Nobody gives up that type of compensation if they don't think they got holes in their lineup.
No, I actually think that Javonte Williams, I'm going to go ahead and tell my spiel. Again, most of what he said happened, but it's almost like you sitting with your chick and she goes, no, stop, quit. And then when they read the court transcripts, she said, no, stop, quit. No, it wasn't like that. First and foremost, it wasn't all of a sudden. It wasn't out the blue that the ass kickers came out there. And Chuck Hogan of the fantasy football club of the North Side came in 30 minutes before the trade deadline and said, hey, J-Dub is for sale. I'm fielding the best offer. All I did, as you did, went to his back line because Chuck does not negotiate in public as a rule. Sent him my best offer.
Fuck that! I don't fuck negotiating public shit.
That's your. Can I didn't interrupt you. I'm just telling the story. So dude came through. I sent him my best offer. Hey, and I got that 7 for you too, homie. My guy. Shout out to you, man. But I gave him my best offer.
Go ahead.
I gave him my best offer. I apparently had the best offer. It's just like, remember that deal you had with Gronk? And you were saying, oh, I've this, that, another. He had everybody back line, and you had the best offer. So I had the best offer for a guy who was a top 10 running back.
Chibo said he got outbid, and Chibo was a gracious.
What was Chibo's offer?
I don't know.
Okay, well then shut the fuck up.
No,
so with
listen.
that,
why are you so hostile?
I'm not, because
I said Chibo was gracious in defeat. He said he just got outbid. He wasn't no beef.
It ain't no beef.
Why are you so upset? Listen,
I'm not upset.
If you look, Chibo, no, but if you look at your roster, man, it's some hoes. I don't know why you trying to, like, Malik Washington ain't a thing. Running out Vidal was great because old boy was hurt. But he coming back. Everybody knows at best Vidal. You know, the Chargers trying to say, oh, Vidal is going to be a 1-2 punch. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Like, anyway. It was a need. You can't be running. Listen. You can't be running Kirk out there.
Did Kirk do what he needed to do? This is the thing. This is the one thing that I get motherfuckers to understand. Mm-hmm. I start the people I believe in. Whether you believe in them or not, and it's always been said by this cat over here, I don't have to be right about your team. You do. And every time I'm right, when a motherfucker tell me I'm wrong, them motherfuckers get quiet. Now, I will say this. You are man enough always to admit you're wrong. Could be because we do the show. But at the end of the day, you admit when you're wrong.
You started Kirk 3 times.
Yes.
You got one good start out of him.
Those 3 times I started, I lost 1 game.
You started Kirk 3 times. You got 1 good start out of him.
Okay.
He did. So don't be acting
the one start whether it helped me. He did what he needed to do.
That's why you drafted him for that 1 start.
Yeah. Now, no, it wasn't for that 1 start. So at the end of the
listen, man. Again, once the trade goes through, Kurt comes out the lineup immediately. If not
It
Kirk,
could be Malik Washington.
Yeah, one of them two, because those are the two holes.
Okay.
You trying to win games.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you fighting. I ain't really got no holes on the team. I understand everybody wants to improve their team. But again, those were your two holes.
Well, also, I did have my RB1, Josh Jacobs, injured prior to the trade going out. He was still questionable. He had a knee injury, and he missed a game last week. So maybe I'm trying to get my running back situation together for the playoffs. And luckily, Josh Jacobs came back in the nick of time.
Why are you so hostile about the trade?
I'm not hostile.
Why are you so hostile? What are you trying to defend? What do you think? What are you trying to defend or correct that I said about it? Do you think that the team that you fielded before
this trade was good enough to make the playoffs?
Was a championship team?
Yes.
No.
Yes. For the last 2 years, and I want to get off of this, people, but for the last 2 years, the rankings crew, who is supposed to be the motherfucker that ranks, has ranked me below average. Last year, I believe you had me going 14th. This year, I believe you had me 9th. Both times I've come up and
where are you at right now? If I had you 9th, where are you at right now?
8th. Is that a playoff spot?
Oh, the ranking crew was so wrong. You had me.
Hold on. Is the season over? Is the season over? Can I?
I was 8th. I'm 8th ranking crew. You had me 9. You was wrong in your face. Come on, man. Listen. I don't know why. Listen. Let me tell you about your squads. Whether you want to admit this shit or not, you can take it as I'm dissing, or you can take it as I'm complimenting. Your team be looking like trash. Okay? Then the season starts, and then you go make moves in season, picking up Parker Washington. He wasn't on your team when I ranked you 9th.
No,
picking up Vidal.
He's not a real thing.
Picking up Vidal. You picked him up when nobody even wanted. I picked him up out of the fucking trash heap for free because everybody went after Hassan. Then I didn't believe in him. I traded for him. I tried to trade him to Brandon. Brandon would have loved to have him, but Brandon didn't believe in him. So then you took him. You said, I'll take that deal. Bam. Worked out perfectly for you. Malik Washington, another guy. You picked
Michael
up
Carter, Vidal. It happened.
Michael Carter. These are guys that have scored points for you that wasn't on when I originally ranked your team, wasn't on. But you know who's been there all year? Josh Downs, Keon Coleman. These are the guys that was on your team when I said they was 9. If these are the guys that you had to play every week, you probably would be 11th. You probably would be 12th. If you had to, you couldn't depend on nobody but Keon Coleman. You'd probably be 15.
No, somebody else beat me to 15.
So I'll give you your credit. You see a problem, you fix the problem, and it makes your team better. You get these wins. I give you your problem. But to act like the analysis that we gave before the season wasn't correct when you've been making moves and bringing in guys quickly off the bench, off free agency to replace the guys that you had there before.
Sound like you say that the ass kickers have a great GM. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get into these games. I ain't talking about what you talking about over there, my nigga. We are going to get into these games, and we are going to start with the motherfucking South, and then we're going to kick into that West. Then we're going to go to that North and finish out in the goddamn East. So I want to talk about World Boss and Team Commish. Student and teacher. Someone who says one is the GOAT, the other one who says that he's on his trail. This is a game. This game, even though the World Boss got their shit pushed in last week by Chibo Burgers by about 27 points, Chibo went out there, smacked him around a little bit, and let him know that Chibo Burgers is the number one team in all the motherfucking land, and you better respect it. You a comfortable, cool number second in that division. Team Commish leads the league in scoring, finally made his way out of the depths of the South Division, and is now currently tied for third. They got a 3-point advantage. Team Commish 8 and 4 third in that South, projected to hit 263 big motherfucking points. A-Chain 27, St. Brown 22, and CD Lamb 21. On the flip side, World Boss 9 and 3, second in that South, last in your hearts, 227 projection. You got Big Bijan Robinson hitting 23. McBride, who he had to go out there and get back because he said Lil Larry was too stupid to be in the league, but only proved you stupid because you had to buy him back. And Brees motherfucking Hall. Team Commish, World Boss. These two teams are friends until they get back in the arena. World Boss out there with Tyrod Taylor with the start. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams has had me eat crow this year, people. Caleb Williams went out there and showed me Lord Hate, and all the other Caleb Williams haters out there. Hampton is supposed to come back from injured reserve. I believe he will, but just in case he doesn't, if he doesn't, he's going to be in a world of hurt because he needs all the firepower he can to get Team Commish. Team Commish has shown that he can get beat by a team he's supposed to beat and lose to a team he's supposed to destroy. And maybe that's this week because he got his shit pushed in by the number. Never mind. So this game to me, as I go through and I look stat for stat, number for number, I see Team Commish pulling out the win and going 9-4, bringing World Boss down to 9-4, and Team Commish slowly climbing that ladder in that South Division. He took out the U City Lions last week, and now he's coming for the World Boss. We gonna see how this ends, but I got Team Commish knocking him out.
First off, let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all keep, you and Lord Hats, Lord Hate. Y'all keep talking about me being.
Hey, listen, every time you call him Lord Hats, I don't give a fuck. It pisses him off, but this shit is funny to me. You and Sean and this Lord Hats shit is hilarious, but my bad, go.
Y'all make these little jokes about me being fourth in the division, or blah, blah, blah. I'd be number one in the North. Fourth in the South, I'd be number one in the North. Actually, Brandon beat me, so I'd be number two. In the East, I'd be number two. In the West, I'd be the top team in the West. Listen, the South has 4 projected playoff teams, okay? Being fourth in that division is a lot different from being in the other divisions, okay?
I don't dispute that. I've never once disputed that. All I'm doing is reporting the numbers, man. Are you mad at the numbers, sir?
That's just ridiculous. Y'all.
It's not. I'm pointing out the numbers, my guy.
Fourth in the South. Listen, the league, I'm going to tell y'all, the league, all of y'all owe the South a great deal of gratitude, okay?
Really?
We disbanded the South and pluck one in this division, pluck one in that division, pluck one in this division. A lot of y'all will be hurting, okay? A lot of y'all will be hurting.
Are you done with y'all? What your division glaze?
No, y'all can get away with this bullshit y'all be doing now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna renew my request, sir. And I'm gonna look directly at you as I say this. Why don't we go ahead this offseason? We could put it to an owner's vote.
No.
Shuffle up the whole. Can I just put my name out? Put the idea out there to the people. Put the idea out there to the people. We go out there, put everybody in the hat, and we do a live drawing for whomever. Let's just go ahead and do a live drawing. Have my wife pick, have my 8-year-old pick. And then we do a draft for divisions and see where everybody land. And we start a whole new fantasy football league.
No.
course, you said no. Your league, your world. I'm just saying. But we'd have
No,
had it
we
this
don't
way for
do
10
that,
years.
man. We don't
Only
wanna do
I know one
that.
person, all they managed to do was get 98 losses.
That I don't know why that is so great to you.
Dude, you're supposed to be breaking down this game, man.
I'm finna break it down. I'm just listen. If I, of course, I'm picking Team Commish to win, not because it's my team, not because he's got a 264, or it might be 63 projection. That is probably, I'm pretty sure that is the highest projection. Even when Brian had the team or the Welcome to Death Row Records team that went on to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it didn't win a championship. Did it? No, that team did
No,
not win a
he was
championship.
out. He
That team lost to Bullyfoot.
Bullyfoots.
But that team never got into the 260s, got to the high 50s. I don't think it ever got into the 260s.
Projections don't win games, people.
Don't matter. 263, one of the highest projections we have ever seen.
People.
But yeah, I got Team Commish winning. Again, here's the gift and the curse with these high projections.
Mm-hmm.
If I score 240, it's gonna feel like I failed. If I score 230, it's gonna feel like I failed. But I don't believe in the Tyrod Taylor. I think they've got problems. McLaurin's coming back, but they playing against Denver. McBride should go off going up against Tampa Bay. Gaskin should go off going against the Vegas Raiders. Because Tampa Bay trash. Defensively, they are trash. Everybody knows that. You never know what's going to happen with LBJ Bijan, but they are on the road in New York. It's something about that New York stadium that I just don't like. I hate that stadium. I hate when teams go there to play. I get an eerie feeling.
You are. So one thing people don't know about Roy is very, outside of him being a sore loser, he is very superstitious.
First off, let's clear these claims about me being a sore loser. Let's clear these claims up. Last thing I am is a sore loser. Okay? The last thing I am. I take losses hard, but a sore loser to me is people who make excuses about their losses, who can't, or a person who, when they lose, they hide, they run, they don't face up to it.
Alley people.
I take it like a man.
Kind of like the 15th team ran for years, and when they got the loot, never mind. I heard what you're saying.
Oh.
You do the breakdown. The 15th team, they ran for years. Even the world boss used to run like a little hoe. They go to these little special places, but that's neither here nor there. I know what you was doing, though. I know what you was doing, and the people do too.
Nobody, I don't know what, man. You just, what is your beef with Black Republicans?
I don't have a beef with Black Republicans. I'm just calling out the facts, my guy.
Unsolicitedly bring his name up every chance you get.
Because I can. Because it's fun for me.
You in a safe place. I will give you that.
I've been in a safe place.
Y'all was in a war and you
I've been in a safe place.
Anyway, let's go. Let's get back to the game. Right now, I really like Team Commission squad. I think up and down, it is some holes. Barkley hasn't looked as impressive, but he's going up.
You know why? Because Hurts is a selfish motherfucker. Yeah. Jalen Hurts, I know you probably don't watch the show, but if you are, and somehow you get a hold of this clip, you's a selfish motherfucker. Devontae Smith be wide goddamn open. You's a selfish motherfucker.
I'm a little nervous about Caleb Williams going up against that Philly defense, but sometimes you just got to go with your star. sometimes you got to go with your guys, whether you like the matchup or not, and say, you my guy, go get it done. And that's what I'm doing, because I don't, even though Daniel Jones is playing at home, I don't know if I want to go up against that Houston defense, even though I'm not starting them this week, because I don't know if I want my Houston defense playing against Daniel Jones at home. So I'm just staying away from both. And I'm going with Caleb because Caleb got the most upside between those two. Team Commish looks good up and down on offense, except for a tight end. Now we're going with Colby Parkinson. He's with the Rams. One of their tight ends is on IR. So Colby Parkinson, we're gonna go with them. Go with the Rams. I watched Carolina on Monday Night Football, and the middle of that field was wide open, and Kittle just took advantage of it all day. I'm not putting Parkinson in Kittle's category, but the defense is still the defense. And if those plays are there, we know who's gonna get the ball. We know Stafford will get the ball to Colby Parkinson. It's so I mean, we'll see. I like Team Commish to get this job done. Go to 9-4.
We'll get that soon.
Hopefully, if we get this win, hopefully we'll get to play
next week. You guys have
Chibo Burgers.
Yeah.
If he loses, then it'll be for the division. But if he wins, then it just be for respect.
I'm gonna get into that right now. So currently we have the University City Lions 8-4, fourth in that South. Chibo Burgers 10-2, first in the South and the number one team in all the motherfucking land, going up against his Steelers brother. You know what disgusts me is when them two clowns come in there. Good morning, my Steelers brother. We gonna rock it out today, black and yellow Steelers brother. That shit is fucking stupid to me, man. Ugh.
They love their team. Their team going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody believed in the Steelers, and
they did for some reason.
Everybody else was right, because the Steelers started off like 4-1. Now they like 6-5. They not even leading in their division no more. The fucking Ravens started off like 1-5 or 1-4 or some shit, and now
their quarterback got injured. How the fuck did they get up there?
Vegas, even when they was 1-4, Vegas was like, the Ravens gonna win this division. And look, the Ravens is in the lead for the division. So nobody believed in y'all. Y'all know that was y'all cry. Nobody believed in us. Nobody believed in y'all because we knew y'all was trash. And look, we was all right. Fuck the Steelers.
This nigga. So the Steelers brothers, you got 10-2, 8-4, first and fourth. 241 for Chibo Burgers, 241.9 to be exact. JSN 23, CJ Stroud 20 points, and Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice came back and made Chibo like a real killer. 20 points. You got on the other side, Christian. They gonna work you. McCaffrey, they gonna run his ass to the motherfucking ground, dog. They not gonna stop.
Didn't I tell you that at the beginning of the season? Shanahan want to win games, and once the game starts,
fuck your life, your knees, your back.
Game start, he gotta do what he gotta do to win these games.
Hey, Herbert and Adams. Now, the Chibo Burgers, Brian Saga, these two cats, they never come talk trash about each other because it's all, my Steelers brother, I'm sorry I got to do this to you this week. No, my Steelers brother, it's going to be crazy for me this week. And it's just real soft, and the shit is nasty and disgusting. I'm not even going to break this shit down. Chibo is going to beat the dog shit out of the U-City Lions. The U-City Lions have yet to put up triple great games at all this season. And last week, I believe he got his shit pushed in by about 60 points by Team Commish. He might do something, but Chibo Burgers is going to win this game easily. But before you go into it, if he does lose, it gives Team Commish that opportunity to climb one rung higher and try to snatch that division out of your grasp in week 14. So you got to go out there and handle business. Brian got a 99% chance. Brian's gonna tap. He's gonna punch his ticket this week, win or lose, into the playoffs. But I got Cheevo Burgers. Good world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me check Brian's roster. Did he? I seen he signed Hodges. He went out and spent like 60 for Hodges, so he put Hodges in there. If Winston gets the start, I like Hodges. I'm not sure if Jackson Dart and Hodges got the same chemistry as Winston, but Hodges had.
Yeah, he was playing with the number 2s all year.
I don't even know if because they signed him late. But
what I'm saying, he's been playing with the reserves since whatever time he's been there. That's been just Winston. Shit, it wasn't Russ. You think Russ running with the 2? Shout out to Sayed for finally dropping Russell Wilson 2 people. Shout out to Sayed.
I ain't a big fan. I mean, he lost Kamara and then
Higgins.
And Higgins is out. Yeah, that's who's gone. Higgins and Kamara. So he's starting Pierce. We'll see what Allen do. They playing the Raiders. So Allen and Herbert could go off. Kelsey's playing against.
Still got Isaac Garendo on his squad. That's crazy.
Who?
Isaac Garendo. He still got Isaac Garendo on his squad.
Yeah, he picked him up. It was a smart move. If I had McCaffrey, I'd probably do it too. Look, man, McCaffrey's been a bucket. The number 1 running back in the league, averaging 28 a game. After we watched him on Monday night, the first drive, he got 9 touches in the first drive. They working him, but he's going up against that Cleveland defense. This could be this all works out for Cheevo Burgers. And Cheevo Burgers, if they win the division. That's one of the 5 things we add.
And you only asked. You said he only just can he win one?
One. And if he wins the division, I think that's a big one. He came in the room like, apparently winning the division is a big thing. But in this league, we value it. Like, shut up, Cheevo. Shut your mouth. You know goddamn well your team has been underperforming since 2019 after you won your championship.
He underperformed some games this year too, shit. Let's call it spade a spade. Okay. Call it fair.
What?
Cheevo had some underperforming games this year too.
I'm talking about the overall process. Everybody lose games in the season. I'm talking about since 2019, no playoffs wins, haven't won a division. He hasn't won a scoring title. He hasn't won a bragging rights title. No team of the year. He's done nothing but made the playoffs and no playoff wins. I think he's made the playoffs 3 or 4 times since 2019 and lost in the first round every time. So he's done outside of making the playoffs. That's a big thing. It's a big thing. But Cheevo always have one of the top teams.
I'm not going to let you use this time to shit on the homie Cheevo.
I'm not shitting on. I'm explaining to the people how big a win for him over the U City Lions is. Because we understand Cheevo's a good team, but we also say he's not. He hasn't been performing. That's what I'm trying to say. So if he wins this game Sunday or this week, if he wins this game and he's the South champion, you got to put respect on his name. We got to. He's the South champion. That means something.
That does. I've won the South before.
Since he's came into the league, into the South, he has never won it. Never even came in second. So this would be big, and this would be like, all right, I'm here. Because he came to the South like, I want to show I'm worthy enough.
Don't do a shitty Cheevo, man. Don't do a shitty Cheevo. That is
you got to put You gotta listen, if I was doing a shitty Chivo, I'd do how he really talk. But I'm trying to
Don't
just
do
put a little
that.
bass in it. When you talk like Chivo, you gotta put a little bass in your voice. But when he, you know what I'm saying, I ain't doing the complete Florida Chivo.
No,
I'm doing
no.
I'm trying to do a respectable Chibo. Oh, you didn't give me a chance to get my lick back. And so he brung his little happy ass to the South and he began to smack around.
Oh
But
man.
if he win it this year, then we all have to sit back and say the new king of the South. Stop. I won it 3 years in a row. I wanted to
No
win it
play.
4. I wanted to win it 5. But Chibo stopped it 9-2 with a chance to go. No, he's 10
He's
and 2
10
with
and
a
2.
chance to go 11-2,
Mm-hmm.
win the division. So it's a big game for Chibo, and I think he got the favorable matchups outside of Herbert and Allen playing against the Raiders, and Warren playing Buffalo because Buffalo defense is trash. But he got the favorable matchup. We'll see if CJ Stroud finally gets cleared out the protocol because that could be a problem for Chibo.
It definitely
CJ
could.
Stroud is hopefully he got to come back and be okay. But if CJ Stroud ain't okay, he got to go with Bryce Young. Bryce Young, outside of that one Atlanta game, which Chibo had him on the bench, that ain't looking too good. And then
Bryce Young is averaging
London
14 points a game. That is not
with his
serviceable if you're
bad
trying to
knee.
win a South or a playoff game. That's not serviceable.
Mm.
So who you got?
I got Chibo winning.
Okay.
Chibo should win this game easily. Yeah, I got Chibo winning. He should win the game easily. So there you go.
Well, I'm finna go ahead and move over to this West. I'm gonna breeze past this
But
Missouri. What? Let's see.
Because I'm looking at some of the other matchups too, like the Packers playing the Lions. Chibo been eating with these Packers, with that Packers defense. Then the Ravens
Oh,
playing the
Edrin
Ravens
Cooper in
playing
them and
Cincinnati.
the Packers defense. I don't think he got Edrin Cooper in the line, but he is starting that Packers defense. You might as well go for the stack. Put Edrin Cooper in there too. It's going to be a hard hitting game because just like Michigan, Ohio State, you don't lose this week. You don't lose on Thanksgiving. They're going to go out there bringing their funk.
Oh, no.
And they're going to run the
Cooper
ball a lot.
is, and Cooper like the 32 ranked. What you call it?
But you got Detroit who going to have Sonic and Knuckles running the ball.
Don't matter. It really
They might get 5-6 yards of carry, but they're going to get to you 5-6 yards deep on that second level.
Who you taking out?
Possibly Nick Bolton, possibly. Schweiss Swing Singer, he ain't coming out, but he is questionable. At the end of the day,
he's the number 8 linebacker in the league, though.
Yeah, but he's not coming out. That's what I'm saying. But he is questionable. If he does come out, plug him in. But Swing Singer starts.
They don't play till Sunday.
I'm taking Nick Bolton out and putting Edrin Cooper in. Me.
Nah.
No, but we'll see. We revisit this shit on Monday Morning Quarterback.
Yeah.
Last chance. Pick a pick.
I'm going with Chibo. I mean, Brian got too many injuries. I don't think he's gonna get it done. I think he goes to 8-5.
Okay. I'm gonna breeze past this Missouri Kings tanking ass number 16 team and the El Patron. Both of these teams have earned their X's. They're not gonna do anything, and unless he got something to say about it, I'm bypassing these cats. Huh?
Yeah, I want to talk about that game.
Go for it. You got El Patron 3-9, and you got the 111 fourth in the division. Missouri Kings third with El Patron 199.5, 153. Huh?
You don't gotta do all that. You just said you don't care about the game. I informed both of these teams that they need to start
out tanking the other.
They need to start names. Now, I don't care what the name is, but they need to start names. Now, if they listen, Big Lawrence, if you watching and you listening, protect yourself at all time, Big Lawrence. Elfatron, if you listening, he looked like he got all his starters in there. So, Elfatron like, fuck it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm Big Lawrence, I see he got a bench spot open. If I'm Big Lawrence, I go into free agency. I look at quarterback. I say, who is this guy? Riley Leonard, Quinn Ewers.
Who the fuck is Riley Leonard? What you say, Quinn?
Quinn Ewers. Yeah. Who is this guy? Kyle Trask.
I used to be a fan of Trash people. Trash was a guy that I liked.
Actually, I would go and I'd pick up Hendon Hooker. You know why I pick him up?
Why'd you pick him up?
Because he's not on the NFL team, but he's in free agency.
And you just want a name.
Sign him. And I would start him. Because Geno Smith will outscore Hendon Hooker. And why do we want to score points if we're trying to get the number one pick? That's what I would do, Big Lawrence. I'd go out and I'd pick up Hendon Hooker and I'd put him in your starting spot because what if Geno decide he want to go
out there and act the ass?
Then Black Republicans, I still don't think, because you and Black Republicans didn't play each other, so I still think you have that one cushion lead because you ain't scored enough points. But again, why play with it? Why, you know what I'm saying? And this rule only applies with two teams that is
obviously
out of it, and they looking for what's called. So it is technically, it's even though y'all not trying to score, it's a competition. So it got to be a little rules in it because last minute at
11:58
at 11:58 Central Time, he could take out Kirk Cousins and put in Penix. He could take out Jonathan Taylor and put in shit. I don't even think put in J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins ain't gonna score no points. He on IR. The last minute he could put in Torrey Holden, another guy that's in OR, and it's all fair. Now you look up, and you can't say, "Oh, I'm just gonna take everybody out my lineup because last minute he fooled me." No, that ain't how we playing. You gotta have somebody in that
spot. Gotta have a name.
It's true. What you call? So I'm just saying, protect yourself at all times. Because last minute, he could take these guys out, and he's got enough bad players on his bench that he could just start throwing in bad players. He might be doing a rope-a-dope on you right now. Right now, you know.
Y'all
these
trash.
Guys, listen, these guys want top picks because it's guys out here. It's guys out here in this league that is willing to play for these top picks. I gave a haul, as some would say. I gave a haul for the number 2 pick. I think, looking at it now, if we look at it right now.
And 13 weeks was a long time ago.
Yeah, look at it right now. I'd love that trade had I not gave up Patrick Mahomes. But, outside of that, Kenneth Walker, he's starting to show a little value, but Pacheco is ass, Hollywood's ass. I did give up a lot of picks, though. I think I gave up a 27 and a 20. No, I gave up a 28 and like a 28 first and a 28 second. So I really don't have any real pick. Chuck's got all my picks until 2029.
Chuck's got a lot of picks coming up. I'm getting ready to get into.
When we get on him, we better do something with those picks.
We are going to talk about the real game in the West. This game is going to determine. This game is for all the marbles. because whoever goes out next, they're facing off against an El Patron and a Missouri Kings who both don't give a fuck. Gronk needs this win to even the score. At 7-6. They currently sit 6-6. Now, I'm going to get off into the things. Prescott, Purdy, Brown, blah, blah, blah. Josh Allen gives with 63 B points. I think that he's going to be player of the year. And then you still got, between the three of them, they had 100 points between the three players. That was an amazing stat right there. Listen, children, I'm going to get into the breakdown, but Gronk needs this game against the defending champs. If Gronk does not win this game, his season is over, people. And then it's going to come down to week 14. It's probably going to come down to points. And head to head. So if he get that, that's going to be 1-1. Then it's going to be points. It's going to be however ESPN do it. That's how it's going to be done. Commish, myself, we don't get involved. However it comes out on that next morning is what it's going to be. But Gronk, you need this win. You need this win. There's nothing around it. Your season over if you do not beat the champs. You just better hope. And Gibbs is not going to go 63 against Green Bay, but those are rivals. He grew up in this rival since his NFL debut. He knows this game. He going all out. I ain't saying he going 63 out, but 25 is definitely doable. Hell, maybe 30. Who knows? James Cook against the Pittsburgh defense, he going to run all over their dog ass. A Duze against Philly defense, Dijon and them, that's a no-fly zone. You ain't getting that shit off. Josh Allen gonna throw for 1 billion yards against Pittsburgh. It's not gonna happen. KC, it's gonna be a shootout with him and Mahomes, so that's gonna be points over there for the Gronk. Chase Brown, that Baltimore defense ain't your Baltimore defense, your dad's Baltimore defense. He gonna run all over. This is gonna be a tight, high-scoring game. And shit, 2 men enter, 1 man leave. You know who also is getting that start this week? Van Ginkel. Shout out to Van Ginkel. Out there doing big things. I don't know. I'm trying anything really on the bench. BTJ is on the bench, but that's because Jacksonville's quarterback is trash. This is gonna be a high scoring game. And it's gonna be a tight game. And I honestly, real spiel, I got the underdog, the Gronk, pulling it out, making the West interesting. I still think he doesn't make the playoffs, but this is the game, one of the games that's holding up Brian, yours, our exes to get in our thing. But I got the Gronk pulling out the upset against the champ. But one thing I see the champ motherfucker did this week is set that goddamn lineup, and today is Thursday. You know he normally be up saving the world. Today, Thursday, he got his full shits out there.
Yeah. That was the first thing I was going to say, that he finally set his lineup, got Tyler Warren back in the starting lineup. We'll see if he's not going to do anything else. Obviously he was on a important.
He had a break. He had a few minutes to shit.
Trip last week, and Gibbs saved him. Saved him. I don't know. This dude has got to be one of the luckiest guys. Every time he does something bad, he gets saved, and that's because he's saving the world, and that's the good karma that just comes back to him. But I will say, Michael Wilson been clowning, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is coming back. So Michael Wilson been shitty for 10 weeks. All under 10 points. The last 2 weeks, 36 and 23. Last 2 weeks, Marvin Harrison's been out. And it does have something to do with the quarterback. So
Kyler Murray short ass out.
Kyler Murray's out. So Harrison did practice in full today. He'll probably practice all week. So if I was him, but we understand he's not going to be available Sunday to make any moves. But if I was him, I'd watch
Yeah, I would have
BTJ.
got that cornerback out of that lineup. He has a 46th ranked 5-point cornerback in there, and that's sheer stupidity. And then you got the number 69th cornerback out there getting you 7.4. Go find somebody out there. It's 47 other cornerbacks out there better, and you ride with these two niggas, and you still out here winning. That shit is fucking disgusting.
I actually like Weatherspoon, and I like his
Butler.
role. I like
Oh,
his
his role.
role
Seattle.
with Seattle. I wouldn't get him. I wouldn't get rid of him. Butler. I think he's like that safety cornerback. They playing the Lions. Listen, cornerback sometimes is just one of those positions you can never truly predict when a corner, because if they might stay away from you, they might not. So I wouldn't go hard on him. What I was trying to say is with Wilson and BTJ, if BTJ plays, because he hasn't played the last 2 weeks, if he plays, I would start him over Wilson. But he hasn't played the last 2 weeks, and the way Hurricane Walker plays is he has to set his lineup on Wednesday.
He got a safety in the defensive player spot, not a linebacker. I don't understand the way he coaches and GMs his team. But he still, you can't hate on it because he wins. And he wins convincing that he had some shitty games this year.
You don't gotta have a linebacker. I mean,
you don't have to. But shit, it's linebackers.
But that don't mean you gotta believe in him. I mean, listen, he makes.
Who are your defensive player spot? Linebacker?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because I don't see a safety out there that I like better. But that don't mean my linebackers get outdone by safeties every week. It's always a safety that put up 15 to 20 points. Always. I'm not upset about a safety being in the defense. Now, if it was a defensive end, if it was a defensive end or a defensive tackle or a cornerback, then yeah, because but safeties. They tackle a lot. Usually your leading tacklers on teams is linebackers or safety.
Mm-hmm. The safety's only getting you 8 points a game.
8 points is good. What your linebacker get you last week?
My linebacker last week, I tell you,
like 8. The one that you missed on.
The one that I picked up, but that's not my starter. My starter, Tremaine Edwards, was number 2 linebacker in the land. And he's on injured reserve now.
I ain't what I asked you. I asked you what your linebacker gets you last week. Okay.
A nigga I picked up off the trash.
Happy with that performance?
I was satisfied. Yes.
There you go.
I take that. I eat my crow. Shit.
But if I'm picking this team, if I'm picking this game, I'm gonna go with Hurricane Walker. Now, I would love to see the drama if Gronk won. I go over the Gronk team. He's going with Dak Prescott over Purdy. I think Purdy's performance on Monday might have. Well, they playing Cleveland. That's just a smart move. You don't fuck around with Cleveland.
He definitely can't come with that 184 bullshit he had last week.
You can't fuck around with Cleveland because of Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is crazy. He might break the sack record. I mean, he's like 5 away with 6 games left. Dude be getting 4 sacks a game. So you leave him alone. You take Purdy out. I don't blame you. Start Prescott. Fuck that. Chase Brown going up against Baltimore. Kyron Williams, he going up against Carolina. Rico Dotto going up against the Rams. So he got that little thing. He's starting Judy. And I think he's starting Judy because he don't want to mess with Purcell and Cup. Cup going against Minnesota at home. And Judy, Judy last week had I can say he had that one catch for like 40 yards, then he fumbled. But with Shador there, maybe Judy steps his game up. Kittle's always a bucket.
Shout out to Shador getting that start quarterback role.
Last week against who did the pick? Denver went off last week. I think he had like 26 points. They playing the Giants on Monday night, so Why not? And then he got QJ. So he got a good squad. He got a good squad. I think, but if I had to pick, oof, I think it's gonna be a good game. But I'm gonna go with Hurricane Walker. But I ain't gonna lie. For storylines and everything, I am gonna be pulling for the Gronk.
I got the Gronk winning. All right. Next up, we're going to shoot over to this north. We're going to get into the cellar dwellers. Two guys that have eliminated. Not going to spend a whole lot of airtime with these cats. You got Bullyfoots and the Black Republicans. Bullyfoots third in that north. Black Republicans fourth in that north. 15th in the land. Last in your motherfucking hearts. Projected hit 106 because he is tanking like a little whore.
Oh, and see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Bullyfoot. I'm looking at Bullyfoot's lineup and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Why T Law ain't in there? And you know why? Because I seen ETN in there. Like, what is Bullyfoot doing? But that ain't the real ETN. That's the little brother ETN. Now, listen, I don't blame Bullyfoot. I don't blame Bullyfoot because he's locked into the fourth pick. If he wins. So this is a perfect example of what I've been talking about. If Bullyfoot's win, he's locked into the fourth pick. So if Bullyfoot's win, he could possibly go to the fifth or the sixth pick. You know what I'm saying? So what he's doing is trying to secure the fourth pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Black Republicans, if he wins, he goes to 3-10. Bullyfoot goes to 3-10.
Then he got the 250-point game.
It comes down to the points thing. So right now they projected 147. See, this is actually a competition. 147, 106. They starting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'll be honest with you, man. These cats, they ain't doing it right. And if they're watching the show,
hey baby, say hi Tutu.
Hey Toe.
Hey Roy.
Yeah,
listen, this is my thing. I'm gonna say this. You say they doing it right. I'm looking at their tank.
Right.
Their tank lineup. I just want to go ahead and say Cam Ward, little brother Etienne, Jeremy McNichols. Who the fuck is Jeremy McNichols? Shavers, Leggett, he go cast. But on the other side, and you know I'm gonna take my time with this. You put in an injury. This is your tank motherfucking lineup. Tank Bigsby, motherfucking stock going up. He's in your tank lineup. Kyle Williams, that nigga, he in your tank lineup. I didn't say shit during your time, my nigga. Kyle Williams is in your tank lineup. Thornton is in your tank lineup. Cats that you told was gonna be them niggas is in your tank lineup. Look, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all locked in. Both of y'all got y'all exes. Y'all ain't shit. So I ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time. I just wanted to make this say y'all out here doing it right. I want to get to the real game.
Can I finish? God, if I'm Black Republicans, I'm dropping Mills and I'm picking up somebody and tight end and taking T.O. Johnson out. Like you know what I'm saying? I would drop.
Watch all of this be done tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Who else could see? He like all his players on his bench, so he ain't dropping none of them.
He can't keep everybody in the off season. He got a stacked lineup from top to bottom.
He can keep some people. Yeah, but they coming for each other. That's all I can say. I'm looking at each other over their thing, and they coming for each other. Wow. I mean, they really, like I say, Bullyfoot's got one bench slot open. so he could pick up somebody and take out Ward. Like I'd pick up a quarterback, take Ward out, and take that 0. Defensively, they got to keep some of their guys in, but if it was me, I'd let some people go.
The tank guru people. This is the tank guy right here.
I'd let some people go, man. I just let some people go.
Let my people go. Look, I'm not gonna spend time on it. Both these niggas is eliminated. So then we move over to the last team in the North and the Matrix. Now
I'm gonna be watching that game though. I'm gonna be watching that game because it's gonna be.
I'm not. You can watch that
man.
bullshit if you want to. North, you got People's Champ, huh?
It's gonna be a good game.
Man, this shit's gonna be terrific. The shit bowl is what it is. People's Champ. Now, I spoke on you briefly because there's no sense in talking about the Matrix because the Matrix is eliminated as well. The second in the North Division, a team that someone said would go 1-13, 0-14, would be 15th. The first team to start all their best players and blah, blah, blah. Shout out to Said for being my motherfucking nigga and proving that guy wrong again this year. People's Champ. I'm not going to talk about y'all players. I'm not going to talk about y'all lineups. I'm not going to talk about shit because we saw how you wanted. Your North should be dirty. It should be tainted. Your North Division title should feel like Stoney and that check she got for the motherfucking college tuition. It should feel filthy. You should be in the shower like you just got out the crying game. You disgusting little worm. I hate the way you won it, but you still won it. And shout out to the nigga who had sand in his vagina who couldn't stand up and piss and take you out. It's disgusting. I'm not gonna say shit about it. He finna go over here and glaze the shit out of y'all. And you People's Champ mainly, he gonna take the time to shit on Said. But it is Said went out there last week and beat the Bullyfoots and put a Bullyfoot in Bullyfoot's motherfucking ass with 215 points. You know what his 215 was higher than? Brandon's 166. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Shout out to the New York City Matrix. You did make the playoffs. And whether you win or lose this game, Brandon and the People's Champ will still be that North Division champ. The first one to clinch their division. So shout out to the People's Champ. Congratulations to you, my nigga. But it's still dirty.
Not dirty. He didn't do anything.
He didn't do shit, exactly. You know what he did? 166 is what he did.
That was good enough to win.
He only won by 6 points. I remember. Matter of fact, I'm gonna quote my co-host, my talent. Game. Well, he hit 160. Game.
Yeah, that was the game he won. He did what it takes to win. It's not his fault that the black.
And this is the thing. You would not give myself Lord Hate, Lennox, any.
It's not his fault. The black Republicans pulled his players. He didn't ask them to do that. That was a black Republicans move because black Republicans made a strategic move to try to win the number 2 pick.
The strategic moves he's been making all season been stupid.
Black Republicans had more to lose by winning than losing.
Sometimes when you win,
he said, no, I'm going to win this game. And black Republicans actually won the game. So,
you a motherfucker, man.
You know what? This game don't mean nothing. It would have meant a whole lot had Brandon lost. Brandon is a back-to-back division title winner. 8-4.
And I forgot to say, Broad Street Bullyfoots and Trevor Lawrence are trash. Bucky team.
Why would you say that?
Because both statements are true. Broad Street Bullyfoots and Trevor Lawrence are trash. But I'm sorry for intro. You was talking about Brandon said.
What do you mean by Trevor Lawrence is trash?
We on a whole nother game right now. We talking about
say that, and you know, but I'm not gonna let you just walk past that comment. You already know that. So what do you mean by he's trash? Trash why? Fantasy? Real
Was you
NFL?
Joe Pesci and I said you was funny, nigga? I'm just,
No, I
man,
just
can you
want to
go ahead and
know.
finish out
I was
with?
gonna let you just like take your shot and not explain yourself.
No, my apologies for
You know what? Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's talk about
Say it and Brandon.
Sid and Brandon. That's I don't know. This game don't mean nothing no more. Sid getting ready for next year. I did see went out and got what's his name, Ty Johnson. You
Finally
know,
dropped Russell Wilson.
yeah, he dropped Russell Wilson, pick up Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson projected to get 4 point. That was a major upgrade in his lineup. Ty Johnson, major upgrade. And that's why he got him. You know why? Because Sid is trash.
Don't why? Why?
Sid is trash.
Why?
So he went out and got somebody who's projected to do about 4 points, and he was like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Anyway, man, I do like Quinshon Judkins. Gainwell is whatever. Said trash. This team is 4 years away, and by the time he gets to that fourth year, the guys that he got now will be pretty much ready to replace them. Said is trash. Oh, People's Champ. Now, here's the
You
thing
want
with
to talk to the
People's
people, champ? I'm finna give you camera.
He
Talk to your
still
friend.
needs to
Talk to your
win.
boy.
He still need to win these games to try to get to about 10-4. Possibly could get the number 2 seed, depending on what Cheese or Don. No, he lost to Cheese or Don. So Cheese or Don probably still he beat you. So here's the thing. He beat you. If you win the division and he's 10-4 and you're 10-4, he'll be a higher seed than you because he beat you. Now, if Cheese the Dime wins the division at 11-3 or 10-4, then he'll be behind Cheese the Dime. So it really becomes a situation. If he can get to 9 wins, if he can get to 9 or 10 wins, if he get to 10 wins, he's locked into the number 3 seed or the number 2 seed because Hurricane Walker can't win 10 games. So do he want to be the 3 seed or do he want to be the 4 seed? Here's where I think might be real interesting because People's Champ lost to World Boss. Big rivalry game. World Boss been talking mad trash. He earned it. They in a war. Hey, I whooped your ass. You take it. You shut the fuck up. This is what war is about. And he been taking it. You know what I'm saying?
I beat your ass. Take it and shut the fuck up.
Talking this shit back, but everybody know World Boss whooped his ass.
When you whoop a motherfucker ass, they need to shut the fuck up. I understand.
Now, this is a war. It's a real war. Nobody fucking hiding. These is real fucking gladiators, real men. The motherfucker challenge you. You accept it. You don't give a fuck because you a fucking man. So, People's Champ could be the 3rd seed. Team Commish, right now, Team Commish is the 6th seed. We play them in the playoff. But if Team Commish beats, which I predict they will, World Boss slides down to the 6th seed. Team Commish goes to the 4th seed, which ain't really the way Brandon been playing. I probably would rather play Brandon than Hurricane Walker because Walker's killers have been killing. But it could potentially set up a rematch between the People's Champ and World Boss. Now, these 2 weeks, it's a lot of everybody's kind of bunched up, so it's a lot of movement. We got to see what Cheese is Don gonna do. We got to see what Chibo gonna do, and nothing. Only thing that's said is the People's Champ is the division winner. So they will be playing a home game. But we'll see. We could have a rematch of F because then this is I ended your season type shit. Yeah, you beat me in a regular season, but I ended your season.
We got a term in softball. When the last out come up, we call him the shake hand man, and that could be this could be your shake hand man game if you end up with world boss in the playoffs. And when they end your season, nigga, you the shake hand man.
World Boss ends your season, or you end World Boss season, whoever.
It's gonna
that's
be a
something you gotta
crazy off
go into
season.
the off season with. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll be wearing Brian ass out. You just be lying. I beat them 6 straight games,
Oh, God.
but I haven't beat him in the playoffs. He beat me twice in the playoffs. And he brings that up every chance he gets. And it ain't really much I can say. But during the regular season, I whoop his ass, but he has ended my season twice. So, got to give him his props.
So, who you got?
I got People's Champ winning this. I think People's Champ should go.
It really don't matter. He already won a division title. He already on his way. Said you working for next season.
Yeah, he win it. But Said's trying. And he does have, even though it was last week he had the 200 game, he's trying. I don't think he'll get,
You didn't think he was gonna beat Bully Foots, and when he came out on the other end of that, I was excited for Said.
That was good for Said, and then now Bully. So that, and see, I think People's Champ play Bully Foots next, and you can see what Bully Foot put out there next time. So People's Champ should be 10-4. That should lock him into the 3rd seed. So now we're going to see who's going to win the 6th seed.
We shall see. Next up, we got 2 more eliminated motherfuckers. You got Sparks motherfucking Bucks, who obviously, as you can see, is not at work today. Then you got the New Northsiders, who he's going to take every opportunity he can to beat a Hogan. We talked about the trade that the New Northsiders did earlier. New Northsiders, 4th in that East, they 3rd in the East, Sparks Bucks 5-7, 216, 184. Lamar Jackson, Waddle, Holmes. I don't give a fuck about this game for real, because last week the Sparks Bucks popped a lot of yang. All season they was talking. It's kind of like another motherfucker that was bitching about week 10. This nigga was bitching about week 12. All season long. Nigga, it's about week 12. I'm gonna show you a motherfucker. Even you was telling me first speech in me and all of these things on how week 12 is where it's at. You got to drop some of them niggas. This, that, and the third. I'm a GM, sir. And just like you had to learn, he had to learn. Week 12, it's always been about week 13. My season is made on week 13. My season is made this week. But we're talking about Sparks Bucks and New Northsiders. It ain't a whole lot I got to say, because both these teams are eliminated. And what was it Lord Hate used to say to us? Get your wins up. Get your wins up. Sir?
Is this your way? Is this your backhanded way to talk shit about last week?
I'm not talking shit about nothing. I'm reporting. This is the thing. You come with this narrative.
If you're doing it, just man up and doing it. I don't see. Listen, both of these teams eliminated. Chuck just traded Javante. Look, I'm going to say Chuck has been masterful in getting supreme value for Javante.
His trade picks. Except for T. Higgins. That
wasn't bad. But I will say this about Chuck's team, because he do got a lot of draft picks next year. He got 5 in the first. He got 4 in the second. But only players that he's got on his team that's worth keeping is Mahomes, Kenneth Walker, maybe Pat Bryant. He looked like he's coming on.
Bo Nix,
but again, with Bo Nix is just a backup at this point. He never gonna start him. And then
maybe keep Zaire Franklin. Zaire Franklin is a good,
I'm talking about offensive guys.
Okay.
He's not drafting no defensive guys in the first round. So he needs to start hitting on these draft picks. He didn't have a first round last year because he traded it to me.
And you
This year
used
he got
it to get to the second pick and then pick number 5.
he got to start hitting because none of his second round picks hit this year. Jaden Blue didn't hit. Jack Beach didn't hit. Elijah Aurora didn't hit. None of those. And then he's got Sanders. I think Sanders might be a trade piece for him, but we'll see. I mean, if Sanders do good these next 5 games, I wouldn't be surprised if he don't trade Sanders. So Sanders could easily be a trade piece for him. But again, he's got a hit on these. He's got 9 picks in the first 32. He's got to hit on. He got to fill out this roster. It's cool that you trading off players and you getting great value for these players. But if you're trying to win, you got to get some players. And the only players that I see that's really good on this team is Patrick Mahomes and Kenneth Walker. So you got at least 6 spots that you gotta fill. Bucks come back next year. He ain't got no first or second round pick. So, we'll see. Maybe we make some moves, trade some guys, but the way he likes
he makes some moves, that's him making moves.
The way he likes to do trades, I don't know if he gonna make some moves. He got Fannin seemed like he panned out.
You bust him across his head for who's that tight end that you got on the bench now?
AJ Garner, he's okay. You know what I'm saying?
You bust him across his shit for
it. Still got
so be back. We don't give a fuck, but who wins this? Does Bucks Lord Hate take out a Hogan?
I mean that 188 gonna go down soon as Javonte gets traded tomorrow. So Bucks will win this game. Chuck will stay in that number 3 slot for his picks. Bucks don't got no picks. We're gonna see how he maneuvers this offseason. That'll be interesting because now he really got to do something. He went all out for this year. It flopped. It happens. I ain't gonna kill him for being aggressive and it flopped. But we'll see how he maneuvers in the offseason.
Well, I'll say this: get your wins up, nigga. Now. The game of the games that decide everybody's fate in this situation. I'm going to do the lead in, and I will let my co-host, the talent, go ahead and have first run at this. You have CHEEZE the Don, first in that East, 10-2. Shout out to their first. This is a franchise record. Shout out to them. No longer 5-9, no longer 7-7. Projected hit 223.8. You got Jalen Hurts, great trade. Derrick Henry, and on the other side you got Drake, number 2 in all the land. May and Josh Jacobs is returning to that fold. I heard wouldn't miss that Thanksgiving game for the world. Now, on the other side you got the Ass-Kicks 8-4, second in that East, chasing right on the heels of CHEEZE the Don. You motherfuckers across the land had one job to beat this nigga and y'all didn't. Shout out to Federal Crumbles again, but you got 221 to 223 in the projection. I want to turn it over to you and I'll let you have your breakdown, and you, sir, can have camera 1.
All right, so I know we building this game up and this is a big game. Woo, woo, woo for the division, but I need to say this. CHEEZE the Don has to win one of the next 2. He doesn't have to win this game. He has Sparksbuck week 14 in the East Armageddon series. If he wins that game, he wins the division. He doesn't necessarily have to win this game. But this is a big ego game. CHEEZE the Don. It's a 51-50, I think, after the trade, and you move Kirk out. It'll be a 50-50 game, if not 51-50 in your favor. If I'm picking, I like the Ass Kickers. CHEEZE the Don. I've been real uneasy with his scoring all year. But CHEEZE the Don got some decent matchups. Hurts against Chicago. Metcalf against Buffalo, that defense. Derrick Henry against Cincinnati. Cincinnati defense is trash. They should eat. I am surprised. I'm not surprised. But the more I look at it, nobody's picked up that linebacker, Carter, Barrett Carter from the Cincinnati Bengals. Last week he had 18 points. The week before, though, he did have 2 points. But he's had double-digit points since week 6, except for week 8, he had 9-6. But since week 6, when he took over the job from Logan Wilson, pretty much double-digit points. And they're going up against the Ravens in a primetime game. Ravens like to run the ball a lot. I'm surprised nobody picked him up. I might wait, but I don't know. I'll see. If he's still available, after y'all watch this, then maybe not. But I think the Ravens are going to run the ball. Everybody attacks the Bengals defense. So Henry's in a smash spot. He got some good matchups. He got some good match. Worthy's going up against Dallas. I think Dallas defense is better, but I think they're better against the run than they are against the pass. So Worthy, I heard an interesting stat about the Chiefs. The Chiefs will be playing their first indoor game against Dallas this week when they go to Dallas. All their games have been outdoors, so Worthy will be on a fast track for the first time this year. He could. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong game. What the fuck am I talking about? But that was an interesting stat. Wrong game. My bad. Tucker going against Chargers. Andrews going against the Bengals smash spot. Sutton going against Washington. That Washington team without Daniels is trash. So Sutton should go off. And then you got Goddard versus Dallas. Dallas defense is, the Bears.
That's Chicago's defense.
The Bears defense is real good at takeaways, but they're not a real good defense. But they get a lot of takeaways. So it could be a situation where Dallas Goddard could be eaten. I like him starting Hurts and Goddard instead of Stafford this week. On the other side, I think once you get Javonte, now Javonte going up against the Chiefs, so I would temper my expectations against that Chiefs run defense. But he's probably still going to be better than Kirk. Just what I mean. That's probably who's out of there. McConkey should go off. Bowers. Bowers, I kind of got a love-hate situation with. It's not that I don't like Bowers. It's just Geno ain't been doing his thing. But they did fire the offensive coordinator. We'll see if that change in firings and stuff make them go back
He's
to
still
Bowers.
getting them 15.7 points a game, 6 in tight ends since he's been injured. I fucks with it.
Yeah, but again, Geno be bullshitting sometimes. So it ain't like I can sit here and say Bauer's gonna go off because I don't know if Geno gonna get him. But again, that's the love hate. It ain't Bowers. It's more Geno. You got Devontae Smith. Never know what that fucking Hurts. That Eagle offense is. I hate it. I ain't gonna lie. I just hate the Eagles offense.
Well, I do know this.
Parker Washington only got a 10 projection, but listen, man, especially if BTJ don't play, the T-Law has been dependent on Parker Washington to step his game up, especially as a receiver.
Parker Washington make him look halfway decent.
Please. And where Parker Washington is super valuable, super valuable is on punt returns. He has been a punt return monster. But Trevor Lawrence is winning football games. And if
Trevor Lawrence
Parker
has a losing career
Washington
record.
benefit, huh?
Never
Say what?
mind. I already know where you're gonna go with this. I'm sorry. Please continue.
If Parker Washington, let me tell you something. Trevor Lawrence is Bullyfoot's starter, and we seen that Bullyfoots don't want to win, so Bullyfoots put Trevor Lawrence on the bench. But you know who else is on the bench?
Who is that?
Justin Love. And the reason why is because he's playing.
Jordan Love is on the bench.
Jordan Love, my bad. The reason why Jordan Love's on the bench is because he's playing a good team, and you want to win. So you're not playing him, and I get it. Because I remember when he was playing good, you started him over May, and he got you 30 points. But then he also cost you a game because you started him over May, and he was trash, and you lost to Brandon. And you're like, oh, if I would started May, I would have won. And we
It was a 4-point difference.
We ain't seen Jordan Love since.
You ain't seen Jordan Love since.
Not in the starting lineup. I see him on the bench all the time.
I see what you're doing. It ain't nothing.
Jordan
Who
Love.
wins the game, brother? Because I already see what you do. You trying? I'm not finna go down the alley with you. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not going down the alley. No.
Normally, you got a 3-point. You got the home field advantage. I would normally pick you, but I am going to pick Cheese the Don to upset you. And I just feel like this is that game.
It's that trap game.
You know,
Not
this
trap
that
game. It's
game
that
where they put it all
statement
together.
game.
They make a statement. And everybody like, I can't score. And I think Cheese the Don goes for 235.
You think he makes me eat crow?
I just think he has a good game. I think this is going to be a good game for him.
235 is what you going?
I'm going 235, and we will know tonight. If you're watching this show, we'll have a big indication tonight because we got Montgomery going. Montgomery does scare me because Gibbs just.
Who has a better game, Gibbs, Montgomery, or Jacobs? They all play the same.
Oh, Gibbs gonna have the best game. I'm not sure Jacobs. Look, Jacobs coming back, but I'd be a little wary. Especially against that Detroit defense. I would be a little
I was
worried.
getting ready to say by the time we record, Cheese and Don would be completely filled out. But no, he got a Monday night guy. He got an Okariki going Monday night. So
and he also I like Andrews going up against Cincinnati.
He should eat. It's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a great one.
Yeah, and then Goddard going up against Chicago. I like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Cheese. Oh, he also got on Sunday. I mean, on Thursday, he also got Buckner, which I think Buckner might eat, man. The kicker, he had 17 big points last week with 5 field goals against that Dallas. Man, I think. Listen, man,
they're gonna let him get in field goal range. Harrison Buckner go 13 points for Buckner.
I like
15.
Dallas. I like Dallas' new defense since they traded
Michael Parsons because they're porous.
No, not when they traded Quinn for Quinn Williams. And I don't think they I think they stopped the run better, and I think that gives teams problems. I see the ass kickers picked up Jermaine Pratt, who had a big 28-point game. They going up against Houston. CJ Stroud back. I don't know if he think you might be chasing points. I'm telling you, I like that.
Been doing it all year, and it's been working.
I like that linebacker in Cincinnati playing against the Ravens. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all time, but I might have to sign him up, sign him and start him. That would be crazy. But the Ravens like to run the ball. Ravens like that smash mouth. I just think a line, it could be. I could be wrong. If you take my advice, that's on you. Don't.
I remember taking your advice on a tight end named Bellinger, and I got clowned.
Yeah.
I got destroyed in the motherfucking chat room. People, shout out to the chat.
I was wrong about him, but I picked him a week early Because the next week he went off.
Yeah, he went off. He went off.
Went off for 20 the next week. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so I guess she was right.
He done shit since that big game. But yeah, listen, I think this is gonna be a close game. I'm not saying you not gonna score. I think you will score to your projection or even closer. I just think Cheese the Dime will get you by a little bit. 235, 230. 235, 230. But I think Cheese the Dime come out. Listen, I don't think Cheese the Dime is a 230 every week guy, but I think his team comes through for him this week, and he just goes crazy. He loves it. It's just, I'm thinking he's going 230. And then I
got a McRib value meal that says you are incorrect. With the extra tangy barbecue sauce, some extra onions.
Listen, Cheese the Dime. I'm not going to bet on Cheese the Dime because he's taking it one game at a time. But I will say this for the Rankins crew. 3 things. If Chibo Burgers go 12-2, he will be the Rankins crew champion. If Cheese the Dime, if Chibo Burgers don't go 12-2, and Cheese the Dime go 12-2, he will be the Rankins crew champion. That's just how big I'm putting the emphasis on this game. And then last but not least, if neither one of them go 12-2 and Team COMMISH wins out, he will be our Rankins crew champion. Now, if none of that happens,
the ass kickers, baby. It's all about the ass kickers.
Maybe the ass kickers could.
Because the ass kickers GM the shit out their squad this year. And this ain't even a self-glazed moment. I'm just quoting the Rankins crew who has done the right thing for the most part on most rankings. Some of them are backhanded compliments and whatnot, but at the end of the day, he had to say this is the best coached GM squad of the season. And I have to agree. This year, we had some very hard losses. Week 1, lost by a few points to a nigga that is need to get their wins up. Then you have you lost a squeaker against Cheese the Dime in the first round of divisions, and everybody beat the shit out of Chuck. Then you went out there in outside of division. You go out there 1-2, being talked shit to because you had the same record as a nigga that was 1-2 who has not won a fucking game since. And you come out there, you scratch, you claw, you gnaw, and you make your way back to the top with a chance to take the division that is rightfully yours. And that's how you do that shit. You get that shit out the mud and you got everybody against you. Everybody talking that shit, especially motherfuckers over there who got a whole nother platform they go out there and talk shit about, but they come back on this motherfucker and they still. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the ass kickers go 9-4 in preparation for their game. Week 14 Armageddon against the New Northsiders. Cheese the Dime, 10-3. And hopefully, Lord Hate can do one decent fucking thing all year. But we gonna get to that next week. But the ass kickers win.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm good with you picking the ass kickers. I think it's a close game. It's a 50-50 game. This could go either way. I did like that trade.
See, this is the thing, and I hate that look in your eye. I hate that smug ass fucking look on your face. Because I'm gonna tell you about the smug ass look on your face. Because yeah, you was right about Cheese the Dime. We already know the same way Brandon won. We know how you got there. And it's fine. But he gonna take his win, and he was right. But understand, Don King over there, Roy King over there, all he gonna do is go home with the winner. If I lose this week, it's gonna be a gleeful show. and this, that, and the other. If I win this week, he just gonna come in and be like, "Good game, cuz." We want to see. I mean, you went out. So either way, he has that smug look because he gonna get his jollies off either way.
Let me be 100% honest with you guys, okay?
Ooh.
I get. Listen, I get. We've been giving Cheese the Don the business about his squad not scoring, beating bums, but he played the exact same schedule as you, the exact same teams. He played Hurricane Walker and won. He played People's Champ and won. Where you failed, and that's the difference. He played you. He played you and won. Okay? So he played the same schedule that you played. And the same bums that you say he been beating. You played the same bums, okay?
The alley people, this is the alley people, I tell you.
Oh, let's not act like you had no, a different role than him. Now, here's the thing. You do have a chance to play him and beat him, but you do need help to win the division. He just has to win one game out of the next two. You got to win both games and get help from
Lord Hayes.
That's the boy.
Now,
Lord Hayes. But here's the thing. Lord has no incentive to lose because he traded away his first and my second to he traded the picks away. So he don't have a pick. It don't matter. If he lose, he only make the FFC better. Mm-hmm. So him winning actually would hurt the FFC slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. So he'll put his best foot forward. It's just, is his best foot forward worth anything? Week 14, we'll find out. But I think Cheese gets it done this week. This week, I think he had 217 last week. I think he finally gets it done this week. And he has like this, he pumps his chest. Hey, I won this division. I beat you to win the division.
And he would have earned every right to go out there because, and this is the beauty of the one thing I can say about most of the people in the league. Feta Crumbles, he's there every day. Win, lose, or draw. When he's had shitty seasons, Mr. 5-9, we didn't pull that out of nowhere. He was there every day. When he was 7-7, he was there every day. The rest of you hoes, y'all run and y'all hide. And this, that, and the third. And I'm talking about all the hoes in general that run and hide when shit is looking bleak. So I say shout out to Feta Crumbles for always being there. So when he stands and he pump his motherfucking chest and say, puss ass nigga, I'm 10-2. I've been leading this division all motherfucking year. No matter how I got these wins, no matter what happened, I'm 10-2 with a potential to go 11-2, with a potential to go 12-2. But I stayed here through all of it. So when I pump my chest and my shit talking come, that shit got a little bite to it. We got to respect it a little bit more than you niggas that run. So shout out to motherfucking Cheese and Don for doing that goddamn thing and being there every day. But you losing this week. You are losing, sir.
We'll see. It should be a good game. All the games start today. Today and run through pretty much. We got
a game on Friday too.
Friday, yeah. Game on Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. So
weekend full of football, people.
It's gonna be a long week for everybody. Long week.
Well, that has been the games this week, people. So I ain't got what you got to say to the people on the way out, bro?
I would say it's only 9 teams left. We got 7 teams eliminated, 9 teams left. We fighting for position and who you gonna step up, who gonna play who gonna play this.
I think it's 3 teams fighting for 2 spots. Because the South is all sold up. The West, still out there. The North, still out there. And the East is pretty much sold up, but it's just more about division title. But it's 3 teams for 2 spots.
Yeah, I think
have to be one of those teams.
I think the West, once they play each other, they'll eliminate. I think Hurricane Walker will eliminate Gronk. I'm still pulling for Gronk, but I think the only way the West remains a huge factor is if everybody goes 8-6. That means you 8-6, I'm 8-6. What's his name? Brian's 8-6, Walker's 8-6, Gronk. So we have like 5 teams 8-6. Then that throws off the head-to-head, and it throws off all because everybody hasn't played. Like since we didn't play you, that throws off the head-to-head. So if you win, just if you get 9 when you play,
Cheese North side of next week.
Yeah, regardless of what happens this week, when you play FSC next week and you get 9 wins, that should eliminate what's called
8-6 people.
Yeah, even if they go 8-6, then the head-to-head does come back into play because we played them and we beat them head-to-head. But the fact that we didn't play you, then you can't use the head-to-head. So once you get 9 wins, even if they 8-6 and we 8-6, then the head-to-head comes back into play. So
it's gonna be an interesting go. This is why we do this, people.
Yeah.
This is why we do this. This is when you get back into division. This is when the shit gets tight, and you sit up and from a wild card team perspective. And he said it in the chat room. Shout out to the chat room. They took away my X. It's not. Even though you see that 98%, that 99% of making the playoffs, and especially looking forward to your next 2 opponents. I got this. Deep in your heart and your mind, you got this. But until you get that X, that X, it ain't official. And anything can happen until then. And when he lost his X, that was.
I think I own all the tiebreakers, but ESPN it's very unlikely I'm leading the league in scoring. But for whatever reason, ESPN has to be. They have to do it right. Yes, I'm leading the league in scoring. I'm way ahead of these cats, but let's just say they have 2 400 games back to back. I'm not leading the league in scoring, so they can't officially give me some. And then the next 2 weeks, he scored 400 points and 800 points over 2 weeks, and now he leads the league in scoring. And the leading the league in scoring thing was the tiebreaker part. So I think that's what it comes to until again. I think 9 wins. Because Walker nor Gronk can win 9 games. They can't. So if you win 9, you definitely in. And again, it's an extreme 5 teams 8-6. Because I guess it's a possibility where Gronk could win the division at 8-6. Then Walker's a wild card team. Walker beat you. So then if you was 8-6, for whatever reason, I say you lost to Chuck and you went 8-6, Walker owns the tiebreak over you. So then it might go me, Brian Walker. But you're gonna win 9. Once you win 9, that'll supersede Walker.
Well, see, Walker also can win 9 because if he win, he's 7-5. He win the next 2, we both 9s.
Well, if he win the next 2, then Gronk is out regardless.
That's the spot that I slide. Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Only way this scenario where we don't get our eggs, that's why we got like a 99. The only way this scenario happens if all of us are 8-6. Or we all 3, and which is pretty much impossible because you're going to beat FFC. So it's almost, but they can't say, oh, he's going to be FFC. They don't know that. But we know that. So it's pretty much an impossible situation.
Don't jinx me, man.
Oh my
Go
God! You just took his best player.
Bo
Come
Nix.
on now.
Bo Nix is nice.
No, you just took Javonte Williams, his best offensive skill player.
But he traded for Javonte Williams.
You're not listening. You
Understand?
talking about don't jinx you. You just took his best player. Don't give this humble crowd.
I'm
That,
not.
don't jinx me, Mr. Humble. In the show. In the show.
Listen, y'all, this has been week motherfucking 13 of the Thursday morning precap. Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all, from me to you, on behalf of Roy the Talent from the Rankers crew. We out this motherfucker. Peace.